Hi, this is Roy with Roof Orders. This is the basic building block from which we abstract all the information that we communicate to you in both PDFs and in Excel. So this is a 3D DXF actually of the building, from which we start to produce our plan sets like these. So let's take a closer look. This is the edge and face identification page, which gives you in color code what the components are. This is a ridge, this is an eave, and it gives you a number for each one of the main components. And when I say main, we're going to look back into the data file and see that there are more components that couldn't be listed on this cover sheet because there are simply too many. One thing to point out is the adjusted area is the correct area for the roof's total square footage. This area would be as if the roof were flat, so that's where the model begins. When the model is completed in a 3D sense, we know the pitch and then we know the adjusted true square footage. So you would take this and apply your overage or waste table to this. Okay, so let's take a look at the next slide, the face area. This tells us the face areas, and we'll jump back to a sheet that I made that shows that there are face areas that are not included here. So if you were to add up all these numbers, you would not get to this adjusted number because there are numbers that are cloaked, if you will, or behind the scenes that would have to be added in. And here we've got the length summary, and the lengths also are not, because of the nature of the drawing and how much space there is, not all lengths are called out. So if you added up all the lengths, you wouldn't get this number. And what's published with this is a faces ID in an overage table. So you see each face ID, and there will be 35 faces. And I don't think all 35 are represented on that drawing numerically, but they're here. So if you add up the area pitch-wise, you will get to the number we published, which was 8,300, and we rounded up 8,312 on the sheet. And the overage table exists here for each roof face, so you could fine-tune that proposal. So what we've got here then is, we'll take a look. We've got 29 roof faces from the drawing. That's what counted out. And if we were to total all those, we'd have 8,097, which was short. There's what was displayed. That's what's displayed over here. There's our square footage again. And we displayed on the page less than what we show in the spreadsheet. So here's what was displayed, here what was on the spreadsheet. Actual not on plan page, as you can see, is 214 square feet, or 2.1 squares. So really what was lost in presentation was just 2.6%. Alright, so let's go to the eave length summary. And we've got a similar situation where we are showing 70 edge identifications on the roof plan below. And as you can see, it gets pretty crowded with 70. We've got over here, we've got 176. So there's quite a treasure trove of information over here on all the valleys, rakes, all of that. So my best advice is to look at these Excel tables and utilize them. All right, then, to conclude, we remember our adjusted area is the pitch adjusted area and is the true square footage. All right. The second area is the face area, which we examined. Most of the faces are presented here in numerical scorecards, if you will, but the rest, the few that weren't, are in Excel. The same was true of the edge length summary. It's all there if you dig in. And the pitch page is actually pretty interesting because we can see this roof has some 3 and 12 and 8 and 12. Not totally uncommon, but what's really nice and is uncommon is we document that on 1-foot increments on the obstruction page. So each one of these lines is 1 foot pitch adjusted. Great for planning and referencing. So you can see the compactness of the 8 and 12 area is really different than the 3 and 12. And then you've got a page to mark up and add things. And we've also got a reference photo. All right, so thank you for taking the time to look at this, and we are endeavoring to improve it, and we look forward to hearing from you and what you think can be improved. We already have some things scheduled, but it's a continuous improvement cycle. So let us know. You can reach myself or David Coles at rooforders.com. Thank you very much.